it is an occupied territory as well. You can't, I mean, you can't even, I would recommend against building data centers here to start with. They shouldn't, an occupied territory, and Google now, their biggest facility, data center is in Siberia.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly, that's what you can do.
You don't have to, I mean.
You can do the same.
Yes, you should, but we should have, I mean, logically, we should have some kind of Palestinian data centers or agreements with big companies like Amazon, for example, or Google, because they are now the biggest in cloud computing and in the latest technology.
Exactly.
But not necessarily have a, on our own where we can be hit at any time, at any minute.
Or even, cut their backbone.
Yeah.
So if you cut the internet connectivity from that data center, you're done.
Yeah. Also, just before I forget, maybe since you are here and I'm leaving, maybe you can. I think one of the things that we need to market is not market Palestine or Palestine services to outside. I think there should be a marketing campaign, and maybe this is something that the Palestine Network could do, or in conjunction with other people as well, which is to market the idea of outsourcing to the individuals, because there are thousands of individuals around the world, even in America now, like all my writers are from America sitting home, and I outsource the work to them. And I think a lot of Palestinians don't know about where to go and find jobs, how to market themselves. They don't even know that they can make actually an excellent living doing proper work. I'm not talking about scams, American, the government scams and stuff like that. Doing actual work, sitting from home or from a small office. And
you have
the training is extremely important, Osama. But at the same time, now, especially if you're an IT person or as a programmer or a software engineer, the internet, is your source for information, for training as well. We don't need to, so we need maybe to educate the individuals, to tell them that there is such a thing. Yes, you can make, if you have the necessary skills, whether you're a graphic designer, whether you're a writer, a content writer for websites, whether you are a programmer, a database person, and a system administrator, you can do your job. All what you need is an internet connection and a computer, and you need to know, to learn how to grow your own skills on your own. Maybe have even a network where people can exchange ideas and,
I just want to go back to. Oh,
yes,
sorry.
Go ahead. No, sorry. Go ahead.
I just want to go back to your point. Palestinians are well known, as you've just described, for their, excellent skills and even learning skills. They're really quick learners and critical thinkers, and they're well known about that over the whole region and even internationally in the Gulf mainly. Now, the problem with just training workforce development, workforce and human resources, that usually, and this is the problem that most of the companies here faced during the Intifada, other skilled labor, skilled professionals, they just left for the Gulf, US, Europe. Beit Lahem lost more than 5,000 of their sons. So it's about bringing more business to the country.
Yes.
But that would draw you, me, myself, instead of living in Jordan or in Syria or in Lebanon or in the Gulf, and go back and invest and work here. Private sector companies are here to stay, but people, they just leave. And that's why the whole country is focused on bringing more contracts to this country, more allowing to export more, export services and export products. That would grow the economy and would help, these great pools of talent to come back, invest and work in this country.
Before I forget, who controls the .psdld? I've been trying for 3 years to register a Palestinian domain name and I can't.
Wow.
Because
I'll give you the address. You can do it online even.
No, you can't. I know I called them even in Gaza. They have they have agents, but the agents never respond, or they are foreign agents where a domain name costs $10 a year. They want to charge $200, $380.
No, it is, yes, it
and,
is $17.
It's not automatic registration. And
I'll help you with that. I'll give you the address.
I have few domain names I want to register. I'll give you the cash. I have it.
I wish I can. I used to do that. I used to sell these services, but I don't anymore.
But maybe, I mean, one way of promoting Palestine, I mean, away from the IT, is to actually promote the TLT as well.
Yes.
It can be an asset as well.
It is. People will ask, what is PS? And
Yeah.
back in April, we pushed Google to open Google.ps.
Yes.
And finally we succeeded. And now you have, when you go, you have, okay, even though it's in Arabic says مناطق الفلسطينية, doesn't say occupied or محتلة or whatever, it doesn't say Palestine, but it says مناطق الفلسطينية. But still it's a step.
Yes, of
it's a
course.
step.